Hello, Gemini. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your May 2020, well, let's call it a card reading, and also because these are playing cards, the National Playing Cards by Theory 11, but we'll also bring in tarot cards, the Golden Tarot, and an affirmation card for you from Divine Doors. Happy birthday to my Gemini friends. And also you'll notice I have my Reiki grid in the reading this month because, you know, it's all charged, right? I do offer Reiki occasionally through the website, and it's really easy to get into the grid and you can read about it there. I haven't been offering it every month, but, you know, let me know. Is that something you're interested in, the Reiki grid? But I have it here and it's charged, and so, you know, I'm setting an intention for the reading that it will be a message of healing, that it will bring hope, that it will be positive and uplifting for you. These are difficult times right now, goodness, that many of us are facing. And so I'm not going to make light of that either, but I am looking for messages of hope. And this is for my Gemini friends in the month of May 2020. The month of May, okay, the cards are arranging themselves. I can sense that, but they're not quite ready. Let's keep going. Oops. Okay, you know me. A little bit of a fumble fingers always. And these cards are very slippery, let me say. I think they're actually the type of card that a cardist would use to do tricks with, like sleight of hand, and so they're super slippery, but I do like them. I like them a lot. Oh goodness. Okay, that's it, they're ready. Sometimes you just have to take your mind off things for the message to come in, right? Okay, and so here we go. King of Spades here. Okay, that's interesting. King of this would be analogous to air, and so this could be you. This could be you on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's continue. 5 of Clubs. All right. The 8 of Diamonds. And the 8 of Spades. All right. I am going to pick these cards up for you because I know the images are small and you haven't seen them if you come to this channel regularly, so I am going to pick them up. You know, this is just literally the situation, isn't it, Gemini, right now? I said I want to make this a positive reading, but this is also showing us the reality that many of us are facing right now, and that is just that there's a great deal of change in the air. Things have almost just like turned upside down, we might say. This could be related to work. It's looking like more, not relationship wise, and that's probably a good thing, right? Hopefully the relationship is remaining stable, but at least in the career sense, what I'm picking up is just, you know, things just completely flipped around. And I'm going to say this though, I'm picking up with these 8s, 2 8s, goodness, that, you know, you're still on your path. All right, you're still on your path. We can see the 8s, this almost looks like a path, doesn't it? A career path. We're looking at diamonds. This is like a career path, an ambition that you've had, something that relates to your values, what you think is important. And what we're seeing here is that the path is, let's see, it's a little rocky right now. Okay, so I'm going to put it that way. There are a few obstacles. It's not like you're still on the path. It's a straight path, but it's giving you a little bit of trouble at the moment. Let me say that, okay? And that doesn't sound very positive. However, if you are resonating with that, the nice thing about a card reading is when you pick up something and you're resonating with a psychic reading, you get some reassurance from that. That yes, indeed. You know, the path is a little rocky right now. I'm facing some real changes, some real change in the air. Let's continue on. Now we have the King of Diamonds. All right, beautiful to see. The Eight of Hearts. Now that's 3 8s. Goodness gracious, Gemini. Okay, that's really significant. Let's keep going. And the Ace of Hearts, and it is in the reverse. We'll take a look at it this way, and we can see this very sort of passionate heart. Look at this, the two sort of wavy lines and almost like a silvery golden fire. I'm not sure if all the metallic comes through here. Okay, so let's take a look at these together. So the first thing that we want to say is, even with this ace, let's say it's in reverse, but this is just, there's some very positive energy coming in for you right now, Gemini. Let me say it that way. Some very positive energy coming in, I want to say to support you. All right, let me put it that way. It could be an earth person. It's possible that this is an earth person. They're extremely stable and reliable. You can always rely on this person. And if, you know, I feel for some of you, you were on this path, things were going well. You could have just been starting out, but things were going well. And it could have been in a business, let's say, or a career. It could have been in a relationship, but you were starting out, and then things got a little rocky. All right, but you're continuing on your path. You're continuing on your path, and this is saying that there's somebody that loves you deeply. Let me say, and is supporting you, no matter how difficult things are for you right now. I feel that this person is supporting you 100%. This could be a parent. It's possible that it could be a parent that you're going to at this time, and that they are giving you emotional support. Could be also financial support, but it's coming from a place of deep, unconditional, we could say, love. Let me put it that way. Okay, so this is actually beautiful to see, and overall, I mean, considering the difficulties, the changes, and a little rocky road, it's really nice to see that there are people that love you, someone in particular that really loves you, that wants to support you, that wants to see you continue on your path. I could hear them saying too, don't give up, don't worry, it's going to be okay. That fire is still burning within you. Not to worry. You know, they're saying, I'm going to support you. This could also be, for some of you, this could be a spiritual message. Let me say that. Some of you, if you are really in tune to your guides, higher power, the Blessed Mother, angels, saints, you could be getting messages coming in that way as well. All right, so there's a lot of different ways that that message can be coming in for you. All right, let's continue on. The Ten of Diamonds, all right. I really like seeing the Ten of Diamonds coming in here for you. That's a very, very positive card. It's a good news card financially. All right, it's a good news card financially. So if the rocky road has had to do with your career in some way, this is Ten of Diamonds coming in as saying, you know, some good news coming in. It could have to do with people either from not right directly around where your location is. It could be people from other locations could be involved with this news. It could have to do with some type of international transaction or international communications or relationships. Let me say that with the Ten of Diamonds coming in. That's that's beautiful. That's almost the best thing that we could see. Let me see right there. Let's end it. Okay, let's just call it over. All right, the 10 of diamonds came in, but we'll continue on. The 3 of spades. All right, and so what I'm seeing is that good news is going to bring you a little. It's going to be a little ray of hope. Let's say, okay, this 3 is reversed. Okay, it's not this way, all right, it's not upright, and so if it were this way, I would say things are really going to pick up. I mean, like that, but I don't know with it within the reverse like this. I'm sort of picking up that there's going to be a little ray of hope, a little pickup. Okay, let's just do a single snap, all right, instead of a triple snap. But it's going to be good news. It's going to lighten your heart, and you're going to feel better. You're going to feel a little bit more secure. Okay, you'll feel a little bit more secure. We could not ask for more than this. And really, I mean, all together, as we are looking at this is the message I'm getting for you, Gemini. It is this. These are troubled times. A lot of people are very worried right now about what's going to happen in the future, especially with finances. But I'm hearing, I'm seeing, I'm picking up this concept that there's some good news coming in for you financially. You're going to feel a little bit better, and I feel like it's almost like you have like this protection, I want to say, around you. It's almost like a little bubble of protection. You might not be aware of it or feel it or see it, but it's like it's okay, so I'm going to put it this way because it's what I'm seeing is it's like little angels flying around you. Okay, it's like little angels flying around you. Okay, and they're saying don't worry, because there's going to be some help coming in. There are people that love you. They're going to help you continue on your path. And so try, if you can, to, I mean, if you're aware of that, if you know what I'm talking about, if you're really relating to that and you go, I know who that person is, or I do sense that sort of sense of, the other world coming in to protect me, then, take some solace in that, take a deep breath, and just know, things are going to settle down. I'm going to feel calmer about things down the road. Things are going to get better. Okay, so now we're going to continue. Now, I'm not asking for a brand new reading here. I'm just simply asking, actually, just for a little bit more insight here. And we'll take a look at the cards together. Okay, so we have the 10 of coins and it's in reverse. I will flip them around just so that we can get oriented, especially because you might not be familiar with this deck, all right? But here it is, the 10 of coins. They're on a tree here. We can see a lot of family members around you. This really gives me that idea of all those angels around you, all those people around you. Okay, and it's in reverse, all right? And so I'm going to say this. I think it's perhaps a little bit hidden right now, right? So a lot of support. You might not be completely aware of it. It's like there's a little veil. That's what I'm picking up. Let's continue, though, to see what else we get. Oh, my goodness, the magician coming in. Well, beautiful. I'm just immediately, I mean, because of the card, and I always have the Lord here in the reading, at least I have for a long time now. I have this icon here. I am really just picking up, not the typical magician message, I'm just picking up the Lord looking down on you, and just really just casting blessings upon you, and saying, not to worry, I take care of all of my flock, all of my animals, all of my, these creatures that I love. And I feel that you are one, Gemini. I feel that you are one of those creatures that God loves. That is what I am picking up here. It's beautiful to see. And now we have the Ace of Wands coming in, the fire. Wow. I mean, just really speaking of love, right? Just a beautiful love. I have to say, I am really picking up a spiritual sense right now, Gemini, and it is this: there is a great love for you, a great love that we saw here, right? With the King of Diamonds, the sense of a father almost. or someone of that sort, someone that you can really rely on, whose love is unconditional and will support you always, no matter whether you are up or down. It doesn't matter. This is an unconditional love. And I am picking up that here also in the Golden Tarot. All right, let's continue on. And now we have the Ten of Cups, all right, the Ten of Cups. And boy, we have a lot of tens here. Let me mention, the Ten of Coins is also came up in your reading here with the Ten of Diamonds. I read it a little bit differently because it was in reverse, and it's more like a Rider-Waite deck, but these cards are analogous, all right? So, wow, a lot of tens here, and beautiful tens indeed. Ten of Cups, all right, a lot of, we say family peace, we might say, a lot of support. Again, the idea of support, whether you are a young family or have family immediately around you or not, it's that idea. But we have it in reverse, okay? We have it in reverse. Let's continue. The Two of Cups upright. All right, the Two of Cups upright. Oh my goodness. All right. And now we have Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Okay, and so I think Gemini, I'm going to say, here's what I want to, here's how I want to put it. You know what? Good for you. Good for you, because some of you can see this is a difficult time for many of us. So we can feel cut off from others. Even if you have your own family around you, you can feel cut off from others. And that's what I'm picking up from this Ten of Cups. Unless you're the sort of person that is really likes isolation and to be alone, some people are like that. But Gemini's not so much, really, though. Gemini's can actually really like to have a lot of social life, a lot of people around them, and then perhaps they were going to want to go off and spend some time on their own and be thinking more about things and getting more into the mental life. But there are times when, you will want to be around people, and you could feel sort of cut off right now, and that can throw you a little off balance, we might say. Like, this doesn't feel right for me. So for some people that are spending a lot of time in isolation right now, it's just like, well, it's not that much difference for me. It's how my life is usually. Not much has changed. But for some people, they're really, I think, feeling the difference a lot more keenly. And the reason I said good for you is that I can see you spending time healing yourself during this time. And so there's a way in which you can use this time to focus on what is going on for you internally, and finding ways to heal and feel better about yourself. Goodness knows from the cards that came in from the playing cards that you have all the support in the world coming in for that healing. So this can be a time of, I want to say, great healing. I think that some of you also are going to be going through, I want to say this, a time of family healing for some of you. Okay, so for some of you, there's a way in which these hardships are sort of bringing you together, and that you are seeing that this is going to be a time of healing, where I want to heal from the past. That's for some of you. I'm picking up that message. It's a sense of wanting to be grateful for what we have. Now let's continue on. We're going to do one more row, and it is the Queen of Coins. All right, the Queen of Coins in reverse. Here she is upright. I'm going to imagine that that's a sapphire, okay? Coins are earth, and this is the sapphire would be for Virgo, okay? We have this in the reverse, though I often think of, Virgo, though, when I think of Gemini, because they are both Mercury ruled. And so that's interesting coming in. And now we have the Five of Coins. When we know the Five of Coins, right? And these are the two individuals that are having, it's a rough time, right? It could be to do with finances. And here they are, in this particular card, they're actually in the church, it looks like to me, as opposed to the Rider-Waite, where looks like they're outside of the church in the snow. But here, the two individuals have actually come inside and, perhaps praying for some relief to the situation. But this is in reverse for you, okay? One more card. And it is the Empress upright. I am going to say this, I said this earlier, Gemini, but I have to be completely honest about what I am picking up. I am sensing a very deep spiritual energy coming into this reading. And it is saying that you are protected at this time. That if things are difficult now, and if you are turning to spiritual practices for some solace, that I feel that the solace is there for you. It might be somewhat invisible, right? So I'm going to get back to this Ten of Coins message that I had, right? So there might be the feeling that it's a little bit invisible, this support, but it is indeed there. I'm picking up the same concept from the Queen of Coins, all right, and it is this. This is like I am picking up almost like the Holy Mother, the Great Mother, right? The Blessed Mother. You perhaps don't know that she's there, but she is there, and she's watching over you. I'm seeing that, of course, in the Empress, the Holy Mother, looking out, looking over you. And I picked up the same thing from the Magician, the same idea, all right? And so, although it might not be completely, we might just be picking it up more on an ethereal level, that idea of protection and love coming in, I feel that it is very strongly there. I have to say, I'm picking up this, Gemini, it's almost like I'm hearing this. I'm hearing, please know that I am there. I am there for you. I am there with you. I am there for you in all ways. That is what I am hearing, Gemini. It is a beautiful, very beautiful sensation, feeling. It's full of, there's no way really to describe it other than just love. Let's pick one more card. We'll just do just a quick cut here. Oh, all right, that's interesting. I don't remember the message of this card, but I believe it came up for the sign of Aries, I want to say. I don't remember, I just can't remember all the messages, but there's this stone door here. I do remember those. I was looking at this card that well, earlier I was picking up the idea of a foundation. Here I'm just picking up the idea of, I want to say, stability. And it really goes along with that idea of enduring love that will never die. It is there for you always. That is what I am sensing. Let's take a look at your message. Yes. And it is, bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. I love this message for you, Gemini, and what I am picking up is I'm hearing this. At this time, if you have the time and you can find the peaceful space for it to create an area, a space for yourself, almost like we have here, right, on the table here, that is just brings to mind things of a spiritual, loving, calm nature. And that when you see this in your home, you might just walk by it. Let's say you just walk by this little space in your home, and you just remember that the love is there. The love is there for you. It's caring for you and watching out over you. And also just in the home in general now, especially if you're spending a lot of time in the home, to maybe just spend some time to make things organized, perhaps just arrange things in such a way that when you walk by, you feel that things are clean for you, and that it also brings you back to that spiritual sense of mind. All right, Gemini, that is your reading for May 2020. Again, happy birthday to all the Geminis. I want to thank you so much for being here as always. It is a pleasure and a privilege to read for you, and I'll see you next time.